Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. For today's video, I'm doing a makeover, clean and decorate with me video. I am so excited to show you guys the before and after. As you just saw, you guys, it turned out so good. So basically, this is how it looks in my living room currently. So I have a bookshelf right here that honestly, it just accumulates a bunch of like magazines and old Valentine's Day decor that I still have there. And this is actually our old TV stand. So I'm sure many of you guys know that I actually did switch out my TV stand recently. I did a video on that, so I have a whole new bohemian TV stand. There's a bunch of holes in the wall that I definitely need to patch up. This love sign, you guys, as much as I love it, I think it's time for it to go. It accumulates so much dust. I was actually kind of grossed out to see how much dust was here. So honestly, I'm just going to donate it, get rid of it. It used to be silver. So I bought this, oh man, probably at least 10 years ago. It was silver. It used to light up, so there's little light bulbs in it and it used to light up. It's super heavy. That's why I totally made that face. I did paint it gold about a year ago, and I don't know, I'm just kind of over it. I'm over like the home decor that has like font and sayings and quotes and stuff like that. So I'm going to start decluttering this little shelf, and then stay tuned later on the video, you guys. I'm so excited to show you. I'm going to repurpose this. So I'm not going to tell you too much right now. You'll have to wait till later on in the video, but it turned out really, really cool. And I was actually excited that I thought about, the idea to repurpose this. So you'll see it later on in the video. I smile here because Tyler's totally making fun of me. He is home with the girls, and he literally, like when I'm filming my videos, he just sits there and laughs at me. That sounds really bad. He's just like teasing me. Like he'll make funny faces, and he like makes fun when I'm like holding up cute decor items in front of the camera and I look all serious, and here he is. So he's going to help me move this because this TV stand is so heavy. So I'm kind of over the whole farmhouse look. I still love some farmhouse stuff and pieces, and sometimes I'll see something and I'm like, wow, that's so farmhouse, but I absolutely love it. But something about this TV stand, well, first and foremost, it was way too small because Tyler had to get a larger TV. So our TV was bigger than the TV stand, which is just a huge no-no. So once we moved everything away, this is the huge wall that I will be working with, and it's actually surprising because I haven't seen this wall like completely empty for a while. So knowing that I have this much space to work with, it was just a lot larger than I thought. So now I'm going to prep the wall so I can paint, fill the holes, all of that. I'm going to remove all the screws and just, get the wall ready.
Now that I'm looking back, I can see all the signs I tried to fill in the cracks that were spreading in my mind, but I was all out of hope, lost in an endless maze. The emptiness had unfolded just like a void.
Now it is time to fill the holes. So I'm taking these putty knives that I got from Walmart, and I'm taking this joint compound that I actually got from Home Depot. This is supposed to be used for another project that I really wanted to do. So I'm actually not using that much putty stuff. Like literally I have a couple holes to fill. So I'll still be using this for another project. I really want to do the faux brick. So there's like this joint compound trick that I've seen other YouTubers do where you make like rustic brick. It's really cool actually. So maybe I'll do one of those videos some days. It seems like it's going to be an all-day project, and honestly, as a mom of two who's here with them all day, I feel like I don't have time to do a whole bunch of like projects. I have so many ideas and projects that I want to do, and I just don't have enough time to do it. That's just how it is. So here I'm just filling the walls. Brielle's playing in the background. She probably is playing with like her Raya toys. That's her favorite thing. So I'm just going to continue filling these holes and prepping the wall.
Broke the coldness somehow and lit up a flame.
So now I'm going to let the putty dry, and then I'm going to show you guys my new console table. I'm so excited, you guys. It is from Target. It's a Threshold brand, Studio McGee. I got it recently because Studio McGee had a huge sale. So like literally, I think everything was maybe 15-20% off. So I got a whole bunch of stuff, and Tyler is not happy, but I am so excited. I got pillows, decor. A lot of the decor I actually got from Target. You will see a little bit later in the video when I decorate the console table. So here I'm just gonna start putting together this console table. Tyler is definitely gonna help me because these are the types of things that you need two people to do. So I was glad he was home to help me. But ideally I wanted to just really fill this wall with like a big console table and decor. But like I said, when I actually took things away from the wall, it was a lot bigger than I thought. I really wanted, this is my dream, you guys, the huge oversized Anthropologie mirror. That was my dream, but that's with no budget, you guys. Like that is probably, I think, $1,500. And so that's just out of the picture. I cannot get that. So I thought, you know what, I'll get a big long console table. I will decorate it, you know, just kind of do my best to try to bring a focal point to this wall, because actually this corner is very, very dark and it's kind of an awkward corner in my living room. So I'm going to put together the console table.
Are out and you stumble in the dark. You kept pushing on, but then you went too far. When your ship has sailed and all your dreams are lost.
You coming to help me? I know, you're so excited for this project.
Why do I look so old?
You are old.
Thank you. I'm getting older every day by doing all this stuff.
You guys, it's literally 120 degrees outside. It's so hot.
Fine.
Our air will not cool off. It's like stuck at 80. So
Moving around.
I'm glistening. I'm so hot.
Just remember, I will be there for you, baby. Remember, there's nothing out there to get you. Don't forget it. When life throws lemons, just call on me to get you. Don't forget to get you. To get you. Don't forget to get you. Don't forget to get you.
So once Tyler is finishing up the table for me, I'm actually going to start prepping the wall. So the joint compound is dry by now. I'm going to sand it down so I can start painting.
Than you ever been. You gotta leave now, it's time to catch the wind. You will climb up high and look through the clouds. And when you're feeling low, I know you'll bounce back. Oh, and just remember, I will be there for you, baby. Remember, there's nothing out there to get you, don't forget.
So before I start painting, I'm going to vacuum really good. When I was sanding the wall, a lot of the drywall was coming off. And also Kylo's scratcher is over here. So he has this like cardboard scratcher that he'll sit on and, you know, scratch on, and it gets little tiny brown cardboard pieces everywhere. So vacuuming over here was much needed. So now I'm having Tyler help me put the console table up against the wall because I want to see where it's going to go. I kind of had him flip around. I was like, wait, that's not the right way, because there was a bar that I wanted to go to the back of it. You'll kind of see how it's like an L shape. I wanted to put the bar at the back because I'm going to put baskets underneath it that you will see a little bit later on. But I think overall, the console table fit really well on this wall, and I loved the black with the wood. I just felt like it looked really good in my house. I was super excited. Tyler's like, wow, he's so funny. Okay, you guys, this is how it looks so far. It looks so pretty. It fits that wall really good. So what I'm thinking I'm gonna do is I'm gonna push it a little bit more that way. I might have an olive tree right here with a cute like wicker basket. That's kind of what I'm feeling. But we did run into a little bit of a snag. So you saw that I patched up all this stuff. So this is the paint that we have. This is from the original like people who own the house. So this is from 2019. I actually did use this paint when I redid my gallery wall and it was totally fine, but look. So I took off the lid, you guys, it's rusty. First of all, it's completely solid. Like that is not going anywhere. That's not gonna work obviously on this wall. So The paint store closed. Actually, they close in 1 minute. It's 3:59, they close at 4. So I want to take it back to the actual place where they bought it so they color match it really well. So that is our snag. So I'm gonna have to finish the video tomorrow so I can get some new paint, you guys. This is not gonna work, but I'm loving the look of it. It's literally making it so much more open. Tatum girl just woke up from her nap, as you can hear her, but it's so much more open. I'm super excited to see how it turns out. Hi guys, okay, so we are back 1 week later exactly. I got the paint finally, it's a perfect match. So I actually did test out, honestly, that's how good of a match it is. I forgot where it was. So I tested out a little area right here and I can't even find it. That's how good it is. So we are good to go to start painting. If you might notice, I did get my hair done. It's a lot blonder than the last clip because I did get my hair done over the week. So that's why I might look a little different, but I did put the same dress on just for the sake of the video. Yes, it is clean. Yes, I did wash it. I just thought I would put on the same dress. So let's go back to the project.
I know that you're trying to fix me, but I don't wanna be like you. If you wanna take it back to the 50s, maybe I'm not the guy for you. You're dying not to work, but work until you die, you know that's true. Have you thought it through? Cause you love to tell me what to do. Say no, I'm not like you, I don't think that you get it. You should go and get out, I'll make you regret it. Someone like you should worry about. Maybe your two's upside down, and I'm not like you, I don't think that you get it. I don't wanna put 'em to
So now we are on to the painting, you guys. This is my favorite part. I just love painting so much. It's so therapeutic. It's so relaxing. Here's a little fun fact about me. I actually, well, before kids. So usually I would say in my free time, I like painting, but really right now, you guys, I don't get much free time at all. But before, you know, when I was younger and I did have more free time, I loved painting. That was my favorite thing. Drawing too. So drawing, I liked drawing portraits. I like drawing people. I like painting. Like that is my thing that I love, and I wish I had more time for it now. I just am so busy with school, 2 kiddos, YouTube, you know, and then daily chores like cleaning, all of the stuff. Just so many things, you know, are more important than painting to me, but I do love painting. I just get so happy when I am able to do it, even if it's something like this, like painting a wall. It's just so therapeutic. But yeah, that's a little fun fact about me, that I am very artistic. I like painting, drawing, mainly portraits and faces and stuff like that. So kind of a little cool fun fact.
the ones you hate that's so up. Cause everything you own just ends up owning you. So dear society, you suck. Say no, I'm not like you, I don't think that you get it. You should go and get out, I'll make you regret it. Someone like you should worry about. Maybe it's you who's upside down, and I'm not like you, I don't think that you get it.
I am so happy with how this match came out because it matches so perfect. I was so worried that it wasn't going to be, you know, blending in well, but it looks perfect. Okay, so once the wall is drying, I'm gonna show you where there's Tyler and Brielle. So down my hallway, it's kind of messy right now, but down my hallway, this is the mirror that I'm gonna be using. Of course, I need to get off all Tatum's little fingerprints, but this is the mirror that I'm going to be using for above the new console table. So I'm gonna take this down and put it up. So once the paint was dry, I'm going to bring the console table back to the area that I'm going to have it. It took me a little bit to kind of figure out like where I wanted it. You'll kind of see here in the next clips to see like I'm figuring out where I want the table, the mirror, all of that. But the paint looks good. You literally cannot even tell that I patched up places and painted it. You know, I was worried that it was going to be splotchy, but it looks perfect. Here I was deciding kind of what I wanted to do. So like I had said previously, this wall was a lot bigger. Once I took away the bookshelf and the old TV stand, it just came out a lot bigger than I thought. So it took me a little bit to figure out like where I wanted it. You can see here that I didn't center the console table and the mirror with the wall. I wanted to bring some height to the left of it. Okay, so I came up with this idea that I want to repurpose this little shelf because I just don't really use it as a shelf. I don't really need it. So what I'm thinking, which I'm really excited about this, Tyler's probably making fun of me. He's right there, but basically I think I can unscrew these. There's two little hinges right here. I can unscrew and use it as a blanket ladder. So we're gonna try this together. Here, Tyler's gonna hand me the screwdriver. Not okay, thank you. So I'm thinking, let's try this together. Actually, I don't know if this is gonna work.
Here, I can try it.
No, you're not gonna take credit for
I can
this.
take credit.
You're not.
Here, I'll do it.
Get out of here. You guys, that clip literally makes me laugh because this is one thing about Tyler. He will swoop in the last second. He will screw in one tiny little screw and be like, oh, I helped. It literally, you guys, it drives me crazy. It's so funny because I do all of the work. I'll never forget. I put together that TV stand, the farmhouse one that I got rid of. I put it together. It took me 2 hours. At the very last second, I was like, here, can you just put these back panels in? It was very, very minimal, very small. And till this day, like still to this day, he's like, oh, well, I helped. I helped. And I'm like, are you kidding me? No, you didn't. I did all of the work. It took me 2 hours. So that was super funny. That's what he does, though. He comes in and he tries to take the credit. And I'm like, no. As you can see here, I actually left this clip in because his face is just, he's so over it. He's like, I'm over this. I don't want to put together anything else. It's funny because I put up a poll with you guys and I asked you, do you want cleaning videos or decorating videos? And he's like, well, I voted for cleaning because I don't like you to decorate anymore. He's like so over all of these decorating like things. Okay, you guys, this is super exciting actually. So basically it was like the shelf, you saw it. I'll actually insert a picture of it right here in case you guys didn't see that part, but look how cool. So what I'm thinking is it's gonna be, so I might flip it, that maybe, and have it as a blanket ladder and just hang some blankets in there. That might be kind of cool.
I think that'd be really cool. Wow, you're such a...
I don't know why, I just like totally thought that might work. It looks exactly like a blanket ladder. Okay, so obviously I think I'd prefer like a big olive tree in the corner, but I think I'm gonna try this since it's something I already had. I repurposed it and I actually kind of like the idea. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to hang some blankets on it to see if I'm going to keep it here. So I thought it was super cool that I was like, hey, I'll just like unscrew this shelf and I can create a blanket ladder. I thought that was so cool. So it definitely, obviously the bars are not even. There's things about it that aren't very perfect, but I kind of like it. I kind of like that it's not perfect. So I'm going to hang up these blankets, see if I like it. Like I said before, I think I might eventually get like a big, beautiful faux olive tree and, really wooden rustic basket. That's kind of what I'm thinking maybe later down the road, but I did not have that at that time. So I was like, you know what? I'll just try this. And I kind of like it. It made it a little more homey, like a little more cozy with the blankets. And I was also bringing in more fall colors. I'm starting to get ready for fall, you guys. And so I chose the burnt orange blanket to put on there. I actually get so many questions about this blanket. The burnt orange blanket is from Urban Outfitters. And I actually had one of you guys recently ask me where it's from. I gave you the link and I looked and it's on sale. So I don't know if it's still on sale, but it was literally a couple days ago. So definitely check it out. I will link it down below in the description box. Okay, so I'm kind of liking the blanket ladder. I may flip it because there's a bar here, but the bar goes to the very top. I may flip it that way, but I'm still deciding, but this is what I have so far. And actually I'm gonna keep the blanket ladder just to see how it's gonna look like with the stuff on the table. But basically, as you can see, this wall is huge. So the gold mirror that Tyler held up was obviously way too small for the whole look of like the whole wall. That's why I'm not centering the console table. So I'm bringing in height and kind of dividing this wall up with that blanket ladder, or if I wanted to do an olive tree later on down the road. But that is why I'm not centering the console table with the wall, because if I put a tiny little mirror in the middle of the wall, it's just gonna look not proportionate. It's not gonna look right. So now it is time to hang up the mirror. So I'm going to just use a basic screw and a little drywall thing that you put in there. I actually, I was too lazy to go find a hammer, and actually I didn't know where one was, and I was like, you know what, I want to get this up. I want to get decorating. That's the fun part, is the decorating. So I was like, I'll just use this as my little hammer, and honestly it worked totally fine.
So I got what I deserved, you know it. I wanted it to hurt, so wrong of me to cross that line. If I could, I would push rewind. It's my fault, I'll give you my heart, you can crush it, moving on. I'll be on my way if you want it. I surrender to you.
As you can see here, I'm very excited. I like hung it up and I'm like, yes, this is turning out so good. I like love decorating. I love making my house, you know, cozy and just the way I like it. It's so fun. It's like a nice creative outlet for me to just decorate and do all of that. So now I'm going to clean all those tiny little fingerprints from Tatum, as you guys saw earlier, on this mirror. So I'm going to wipe it down, and then some of the drywall was on the counter, so I'm going to clean that off as well.
Tells me that I am doomed. Is there a way to cool you down? Just one mistake and I am out. It's
Now we are getting to the good stuff. Here's a little sneak peek of the decor I will be using. I got these candle holders from Hobby Lobby. This is actually my newest thing. It's Threshold. This was on sale from Target. So cute. And here are some books. These actually were something I talked about in my Amazon must-have video. I got a couple books from Amazon and they're so pretty. So there's a little sneak peek. Here is a vase that I got from Target. I'm so excited about this, you guys. It's a rustic vase. It is the Hearth and Hand. So this actually was not on sale, but so worth it. It's so pretty. I'm going to put this on the corner on this side because it'll balance out the height of the blanket ladder. Here are some stems also that I got from Amazon. I talked about these in that Amazon video as well. These faux olive tree branches came in a 3-pack, so super nice. I didn't have to order a lot. It literally was the perfect amount to fill up this vase. I was worried it was going to be very sparse looking because I didn't know how like fluffy and full they were, but 3 was a good amount, and I'm excited to change these out eventually for more fall looking stuff. Here is a lamp that I got. I'm so excited about this, you guys. It's so pretty. This is so, I just love it. I love the black. I love like the texture. I think it's absolutely perfect. I picked this up from Target. This also was on clearance, and this lampshade was also from Target. So I'm going to put the two together and see how it works, and I absolutely love it. So very excited. So this is going to go on the opposite side of the vase just to balance it out. Here's Kylo. He of course has to be right in the middle. He loves being in the middle of what I'm doing. He loves when I do new projects, when I move furniture, get furniture. He absolutely loves it. So he's going to be my little helper.
Full stop. Can't believe I live in your thoughts. I think about you all the time, morning, evening, and midnight. Such a wonderful delight. Forgo, give up everything that I own. Yeah, I'd give it all up now just to be with you somehow. Unexpected love was found. You're the rose in a garden, and it shows if I'm honest.
So next I got these little baskets from TJ Maxx. I got 2 of them. They were $16.99 each. I'm so excited. They're so pretty. The only thing, you guys, the only thing is they're a tad small. So I love them. I'm going to sit with them for a little bit, but Let me know in the comments below if you think they're small. I think they're small. The console table was a lot bigger than I thought. So when I got it and I put it all together, I was like, oh, I can't help but think these baskets are a little tiny. Like I envisioned a lot bigger ones, and also I wanted bigger ones to hide toys, to hide, you know, the kids stuff. That's also nice to have like bigger and more storage. And really I wanted one to put a pillow in. This was funny because I put it in here and I really had to like squish it in there, and honestly it just looked awkward. It was like one squished pillow in there. You can see my face here. I'm like, I don't know. It may not work because it's just so small. I mean, it's cute, but I really wanted a bigger basket that would hold maybe a pillow or two and still have room for more stuff. So for now, I'm just going to leave the baskets under there and kind of sit with it. But you guys, this is how it turned out. I love it. It's so pretty. It brings, you know, your eye to that wall. It's no longer an awkward corner. It's no longer a dark corner, especially with that lamp when I light it up in the early morning or even the evening. It just feels so good. It's so cozy. I love it. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Stay tuned for more decorate and cleaning videos. Thank you guys. I'll see you all in my next video.